All right, now in addition to simplifying fractions, which was the video that I just made, we are also working on adding fractions. And let's call on University of Maddie. Can I add these fractions the way they're currently written?
No.
Why not?
Because the denominators are not the same amount.
The denominators are not the same. So we have to find a common denominator. Now, fortunately for us in this room, we have a multiplication chart that I could go to, and my denominators are 9 and 10. And I could look at my multiplication chart for 9 and 10, and I could find the first number that's in both rows. And Anthony, what would that be?
In both rows?
Yes. The first one that shows up in both rows. Excellent. It is 90. Now this will give us a common denominator, but we cannot change the value. We have to find something that has a denominator of 90 that is equal to 4/10. So Anthony, I need to multiply by a fraction that equals 1. What fraction would you choose?
9/9.
9/9. And Anthony knows 9/9 equals 1 because the numerator and denominator are the same numerator. So then Anthony, what would my numerator over 90 be? Because 4 times 9 is?
That's such a big number. 36.
Oh, 36. Now I also need to change this one so that it has a denominator of 90. And so this video doesn't take 38 minutes. I'll call on Wit to tell me what I need to multiply by here.
10/10.
10/10. See how quickly that was? Man, that Wit's sharp. And Wit, what is my new numerator? 40. Good. Now my suggestion is you go back and you check the sign. And you'll notice on the paper the problems are written this way. Writing them this way helps me when I'm finding the equivalent fractions. All right, so now that I'm adding, Emily Kate, I have the same denominator. So I know that's going to be my denominator in my sum. So what I need to know now, Emily Kate, is what is 36 plus 40? Excellent. 76. All right, so now we get 76/90ths. But wait, AJ, I'm curious. Do you think that's lowest terms? No, why don't you think it's lowest terms? Great, because they're both even. If they're both even, that means I can divide them both by 2. I can divide them both by 2. So if I divide it by 2 over 2, Jackson, sit down. I will call on you. You do not have to jump around. I promise. I'm calling on you right now, so calm down. Stop waving your hand in the air. Just relax. I will call on you right now. Jackson, what is 76 divided by 2? Wow, she gets so excited.
He.
76 divided by 2.
I'm not sure.
Very good. 38. But I know you want to answer the bottom too. Stop. You can tell me the denominator. 90 divided by 2, Jackson.
45.
45. Look at that in his head. Absolutely amazing.
Actually, you gave him the answer by writing it on the
So
board.
now we need to see, do we think 38 over 45 is simplified? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm going to take the one of these that I know has the fewest factors. See, every time I look at you and you put something in your desk real quick, you think I don't notice. But I do. I'm smart. I didn't ask what it was. If I listed my factors of 38, and I know there's only 1 times 38 and 2 times 19, then I can just ask myself, does 2 go into 45? Does 19 go into 45? Does 38 go into 45? So that tells me my answer is 38/45. You are correct, Aiden. This is a problem that you were assigned yesterday. So if you don't remember writing 38/45 on your answer document for yesterday, you may have missed it. Now you may just have forgotten, but I doubt it. Let's look at another one. 5/9 plus 4/6. Notice again, I am writing them vertically because it makes it way easier for me to find the common denominators as I'm going through it. So Ava, can I add these fractions like they're currently written?
No.
No, why not, Ava?
They don't have the same
They do not have the same denominator.
denominator.
So I need to change these without changing the value so that they have the same denominator. So luckily for you, you have a multiplication chart at your disposal. And you're going to look at the row that starts with 9 and the row that starts with 6. And you're going to find the first number that shows up in both of them, which would be what?
54.
18 is the first number that appears in both of them. Now, we could have used 54. That would be fine. We're just going to have to do more simplifying. The bigger denominator we change it to, the more simplifying we're going to have to do. So, changing them to 18 is easier.
1.
So now, what do I multiply, Joe Michael, by 9 to get 18?
2.
2. So I'm changing so they're both over 18. I multiply this by 2 over 2. And what is my numerator there in my first add-in? Joe Michael?
Oh, 10.
10. Because I did 9 times 2 is 18. 5 times 2 must be 10. Zoe, I need to change 6 to a denominator of 18. I need to multiply by a fraction that equals 1. So Zoe, 6 times what would give me 18? 3. And my numerator there would be what, Zoe? 12. Now notice how it's way easier to make my equivalent fractions when I write them vertically. You're going to write them horizontally. I'm going to say they're wrong. Go back and rewrite them this way and show me each step. Why are you going to make us redo it? That's so mean. I hate it when you do that. I don't care if you hate it or not. Now they have the same denominator. So now I can add. I know 18 stays my denominator. But Anna, I need to add 10 and 12. And what do I get? 22. 22/18. But AJ, what's wrong with the fraction 22/18? It is improper. That means we have more than one whole here. We have more than one whole here. So we don't have just a part here. And if I figure out how many times 18 is going to go into 22, it's going to go in one time. And how many are going to be left over? 4. So I have 1 and 4/18. But wait, Liam, there's more. Can I simplify 4/18 any, Liam? By 2. They're both even. They're both even. So I know since they're both even, I can divide them both by 2. And I'm going to get 1 and 2/9. 1 and 2/9. Boom, shakalaka, peace out, God bless, love you, do something kind today, save the bees, please subscribe, I love you all.